So I normally don't record my practice matches, but these games against MattyFBaby were just so close I couldn't not include them. We just hit Ultra Friends not too long ago, I think it was yesterday, and wanted to do some battles. So I challenged him to a set of 3 and we went right at it. Looking at his team, I saw the 2 Bug Steel types, Vespiquen and Venusaur. So I figured Noctowl would be a good lead, and I think he probably anticipated that and led with the Lantern. So we get into a bad matchup and we're forced to switch there, so we're going to go for Fortress. I think he's probably shield baiting me there with a Thunderbolt and not a Hydro Pump. So I'd elect not to shield, and we're going to go straight for the Rock Tomb just to try and hit that Vigoroth or burn a shield. So he's definitely going to farm us a bit here, but we're able to do a good chunk of damage to the Vigoroth as well. We're going to come in with our own Vigoroth now because I know with him having the energy on it, bringing Noctowl just won't be the best plan. I'm hoping that maybe I'm able to feint it with counters before he's able to get to a second or third Body Slam. So we're going to shield there, and unfortunately he does have enough for 2 Body Slams. However, we're going to let this one through and save that shield for the back end. That might come back to haunt us later. But we're going to feint that one with fast moves and then hit whatever comes in with a Body Slam. Just in case it's a Lantern with energy, we don't want that to be able to feint us. Body Slam's going to hit neutral on just about anything, and it turns out to be a Vespiquen. So we're going to switch back and we're going to go straight for the Sky Attack. Now I believe he is going to shield this. No, he's not. Okay. So we do hit the Vespiquen for a lot of damage with the Sky Attack. However, unfortunately, he's able to get the Power Gem off. However, it's not a Power Gem. It's an X-Scissor, so I essentially just wasted a shield there. I'm not sure if he has Power Gem or not, but either way, we're able to go for the Sky Attack. Obviously, he has 2 shields left, but I'm hoping I'm just going to be able to make it easier for the Vigoroth to a Body Slam spam. Going to try desperately to get to another Sky Attack, and we are able to before he's able to finish us. I think he was probably energy farming us there, and that's what happened. So he's going to save that last shield for the Vigoroth, and I think at this point we are not able to get to that 3rd and final Sky Attack. So yeah, he has enough energy charged up at this point, so he's able to knock out our Vigoroth before we're able to hit him with counter. So Matty's going to be able to take this first match here. In game 2, I'm going to mix it up. I'm going to lead with Fortress, a very neutral Pokemon that's able to take on a lot of top Pokemon in this meta, and he is going to lead with Fortress as well, giving us a bit of a mirror match here. I forget what the CP is on his. I don't remember it at this given time, but I know mine's a 1499 with pretty bad IVs. So we see that no trainer here really has the edge at this point. We're going to go for that Rock Tomb, and he's going to let it through. He's not going to shield there. And I assume at this point he probably has a Rock Tomb as well, because I don't think he's able to get to Earthquake that fast. Unfortunately, I did think wrong, and he's able to feint us with Bug Bite before we can get to a second Rock Tomb. So we're going to come in with Vigoroth here, try and charge up a bit of energy before we feint the Fortress, and we are going to shield here just because I don't want to get hit with whatever he has. It's going to be a Heavy Slam, so not as bad as an Earthquake, but definitely going to deal a good chunk of damage. And then at this point, we're just going to hit whatever comes in with a Body Slam. And it turns out to be another Vigoroth, and this is exactly what we brought our Fortress for. So we're going to go ahead and switch here. Charge up a little bit of energy on our Vigoroth before switching out. And he's going to switch out with his Vigoroth almost dead and come in with the Lantern, which we're able to get a close combat off on. Now let's see if he's going to shield here or not. And he's not, so close combat, dealing a ton of damage to that Lantern there. That's one he probably should have shielded. Unfortunately, he is going to be able to get a charge move off first. So we're going to shield that just to keep our Heracross alive. So it's able to soak this move coming in from the Vigoroth, which is why I shielded the Heracross there. And then we're able to come in with our Vigoroth and feint his with just fast moves. So that's going to give us this match. On to the 3rd and final match. I mix it up once again and lead with Vigoroth just to kind of catch him off guard, maybe try and force a bad matchup, or try and get the ball rolling early with that Body Slam spam. So we're going to stick in it against the Fortress. I'm going to pull up my switch just in case he brings something. And I realize at this point I don't have my Heracross. I do have a Venusaur, which beats Vigoroth, so we're going to try and switch right here, and we're not able to get to it in time. So we're going to have to shield to keep our Vigoroth alive. Obviously, we would be able to live through a Body Slam, but then we're just a couple counters away from death. So this is where we're going to switch into the Venusaur, and we are not able to knock him out with Razor Leaf before he's able to get to a second Body Slam. So we're just going to soak this one here. I don't want to have used both my shields already, and I know Venusaur is going to win this matchup regardless. Unfortunately, he is going to come back in with his Fortress, which already has a good bit of energy charged up on it, but that doesn't really matter because he's using Bug Bite anyways. It's going to be super effective. We are able to get a Frenzy Plant off, but Fortress being Bug Steel and very tanky is not going to deal that much damage at all. So now at this point, I know whatever I bring in, he's probably going to be able to hit it with a charge move, likely an Earthquake, so we're going to bring our Fortress as well. And here we see him going for that charge move. I know at this point I'm able to survive an Earthquake, and it turns out to be a Heavy Slam, so I think he may have been shield baiting me there, or maybe it just didn't have as much energy charged up as I thought it did. But the fact that he's already going for a second move tells me that he probably does, and he is going to go for the Earthquake there, so I'm not going to buy that shield bait. And here I know he just used 2 charge moves, so I'm hoping that I'm able to feint him with fast moves before he's able to get to another one, and I am. So we fire off a Rock Tomb on the Lantern as soon as it comes in. It's going to burn that first shield of his, and we're hoping that we're able to... Oh no, we switch. Okay, I forget why I switched there. In the heat of the moment, I remember thinking switching was a good idea, and I really liked that strategy, and I switched for some reason. I don't remember why. I think I just didn't want him farming up energy on the Fortress or something like that, so we went for the Body Slam to try and force him to use those charge moves, and then we could come in and finish it off with the Fortress, I believe was the reasoning behind that. So he's going to feint our Vigoroth there, and then we're able to do just that. So I do believe that was my plan. We get to that Rock Tomb, and we are just barely able to beat this match. So all 3 matches against Matty, very close matches and very good games. Thank you so much, Matty, for the matches. Thanks so much, guys, for checking out the video. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to like and subscribe for more PvP-based content covering the current Sylph Cups in the metagame. Until next time, guys, I'm Wyvern.